Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again with another Physical Media Man Monday video. I have another pickups video. Had three big purchases of sorts, or two online purchases, one hunting day in March, basically. I know that I've been talking about the buying freeze, but these couple sales were really good, and there were some things I really wanted to get for the collection. So really happy to add these items. So this is a Warner Archive Movie Zing 4 for $49 sale pickup video. Once you got the four, you didn't have to get them in sets of four, if that makes sense. But anyways, before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do all that good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account. So yeah, like I said, Movie Zing was doing this 4 for $49, which isn't quite as good as the 4 for $44 sales that Warner Archive used to do. But now you can get their titles on Movie Zing, and they were doing this sale. So, and I messed up. I ended up adding a couple things, and then I forgot to add one of the ones that I really wanted to get, which was Holiday Affair, a Christmas movie that we really liked, that we watched a couple years ago. And I had it in my cart and I got rid of it, and then I forgot to add it back when I ended up doing my order. But anyways, quite a few of these are Best Picture winners, and then some other random titles to add to the collection. Besides the Best Picture winners, I've seen some of the ones that I got. But anyways, so first up, we got Paul Mooney, I don't know how you pronounce that, The Life of Emile Zola, which was the Best Picture winner, so I grabbed it. This is somewhat a fairly recent release for them. So it came out in 1937. The studio's first Best Picture Academy Award winner, which is kind of cool. Powerful film about the French author, also won the New York Film Critics Best Picture Prize. And Muni won that group's Best Actor honor for his talent portrayal of Zola. So yeah, got that one for the Best Picture winner collection. Next up, we got another Best Picture winner with The Great Ziegfeld. So a lot of these early ones are about people. This one stars William Powell, Myrna Loy. 1936 Best Picture winner, is every bit as extravagant as its subject. Theatrical impresario Florence Ziegfeld Jr. William Powell gives one of his most acclaimed performances as the legendary Ziegfeld. So yeah, I don't know, I just got it for the Best Picture winner collection. This one I feel like I started and I didn't quite finish. Chris Tucker's not been in a ton of things, so I remember liking what I saw, and I think at one point this had sold out and was kind of expensive there for a little bit. So happy to add it to the collection. We got Charlie Sheen and Chris Tucker and Money Talks. Brace yourself for the most explosive action comedy since 48 Hours and Lethal Weapon, when Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen team up for trouble and Money Talks. A jailbreak accidentally sets fast-talking ticket hustler Franklin Hatchett, played by Chris Tucker, on the run for murder. Now the whole city is on his tail, and only reporter James Russell, played by Charlie Sheen, can clear his name. Together they're caught in the hilarious crossfire between the cops, crooks, and commandos, trying to retrieve a fortune in diamonds. Also starring Heather Locklear and Paul Sorvino. So yeah, looking forward to giving that one a full watch. Back to the Best Picture winners, and this is the last Best Picture winner that I purchased, We got Cimarron, and this has a few different versions. This is the 1931 version. This says, spaces were neither wide nor open in most early sound westerns. Not so Cimarron. It starts with one of the most renowned sequences in cinema history, a thundering recreation of the 1899 Oklahoma land rush. From there, Cimarron, based on the best-selling epic by giant and showboat novelist Edna Ferber, traces the generations-spanning saga of that land. Their rugged Yancey Cravat, played by Richard Dix, and his resourceful wife, Sabra, played by Irene Dunn, sink roots, persevere, and give shape to their dreams. It's a saga of change told with an authenticity that moviegoers who had lived through that era recognized, and told with a skill that earned it 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. So, yeah. So, 3 Best Picture winners added to the collection. Next up, I'm pretty sure this is the version that I used to watch when I was a kid. I remember getting this at the library and watching it quite a bit. We got King Kong. This is the 1933 version. So I was looking forward to revisiting it. It says it's presented here in its 1933 entirety, and includes scenes that were originally considered too shocking for the 1938 to 1956 re-releases. A film ahead of its time, it defied the technological limitations of the 1930s. Special effects pioneer Willis O'Brien's revolutionary stop-motion animation was not only technically brilliant, but also highly imaginative. With equal parts adventure, horror, and old-fashioned romance, King Kong is a milestone of movie making that has endured for more than 9 decades. And this has a few special features. It's got a commentary by visual effects veterans Ray Harryhausen and Ken Ralston, with interview excerpts of Marion C. Cooper and Fay Ray. A 7-part documentary, RKO Production 601, The Making of Kong, the 8th Wonder of the World, and a few other things. So I'm excited to add that one to the collection. Next up is one that had been stuck on DVD for a while, and I was always kind of surprised. We watched this a few years ago and thought it was pretty good. Got Diane Lane and John Cusack in Must Love Dogs. Preschool teacher Sarah Nolan, played by Diane Lane, is divorced, demoralized, and dateless until her sisters post her profile on perfectmatch.com. Now she has lots of dates with weirdos, weepers, leechers, jocks, and Jake, a soulful boat builder whose idea of true love comes straight out of Dr. Zhivago. Jake is attractive, smart, maybe a bit too intense. So Sarah passes him by and maybe passes up her one real chance for love. So yeah, real happy to upgrade that and add to the collection. I'm a fan of John Cusack and like that movie. Next up is the only non-Best Picture blind buy. We got The Man with Two Brains, starring Steve Martin. Sounded pretty good. We got anyone who doesn't think Steve Martin is one of the funniest fellows on the planet should have his head examined. As the man with two brains, Madman Martin is just the guy to do it. Playing Dr. Michael Huffaher, fame originator of screw-top Ziploc brain surgery. The good doctor pines for his late wife, but slinky siren Dolores Benedict, played by Kathleen Turner, sashays into his life and changes all that. They are soon married, but the truth quickly emerges. Dolores' beauty hides a calculating heart of stone. The situation is hopeless until another brain specialist's oddball research offers a bizarre ray of hope. I don't know. Looked kind of fun, so give that one a shot. And then lastly, launched this last October with a friend of the show, Cody, and his dad, Scott. We really enjoyed it. So I wanted to get this for the collection. This is the 1941 version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, starring Spencer Tracy, Ingrid Bergman, and Lana Turner. Great performances. Same story, obviously, just a little different than some of the other versions that I've seen. So Laurence Olivier once observed that he learned more about acting from watching Spencer Tracy than any other way. Undertaking the dual title role in Robert Louis Stevenson's Victorian science fiction thriller, Tracy justified that compliment by abandoning his characteristic down-to-earth image for the most terrifying portrayal of his career. Also cast against type are Lana Turner as Jekyll's fiancée and Ingrid Bergman, who plays Hyde's victimized Cockney mistress. Tracy and director Victor Fleming, who directed Gone with the Wind, decided to break with convention by interpreting Hyde from a Freudian perspective instead of portraying him as the usual physical, grotesque monster. So yeah, it's a little different, but acting is superb. Really good movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely recommend. So really happy to add that one to the collection. And that's everything from the Movie Zing Warner Archive 4 for $49 sale. Really happy to add these two items to the collection. Let me know what you got from the sale down below. If you haven't yet done so, please make sure to subscribe. This is the Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die.
Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Yeah!